So for this video we're going to be taking on the Shaft of Sohleh in Return to Clockwork City on Master difficulty. This is one of the encounters where they provide the deck, or in this case, decks. We have to decide, do we want to play as Laneth or our Argonian friend? And for this video we're going to choose Swims at Night. I will do another one that shows the Laneth deck in action. For Swims at Night, we have to survive, right? Survive long enough for your friends to escape. So we get this time is running out timer that works in our favor. All we have to do, he says, is survive until this goes away. Seems easy enough, and yet, sadly, it is not. The opponent likes to play factotums that will ramp up pretty significantly. We're going to play this Skulk and hope that we can start generating some value. And so again, as you can see, they really start the pressure early and often here. Let's go see what that gives us. Gives us Move in Shadows, which may be useful at a later date, if you will, but not really helping us a ton now. We're going to go ahead and put this here because this plus the curse next turn may be useful. And actually, we're going to move this because we want to draw as well. Tempted to use the Move in Shadows because that would provide it with cover, allowing us to get another free draw. There should be a Paralyze still somewhere in the deck, which is good for us, so we're going to go ahead and do that, actually. So they take that value trade, it sets up a good curse for us. Alright, well, we have drawn our Paralyze, which is not the greatest outcome for us, but this can at least take care of that. This curse will go ahead and get used here. We'll drop that there. We're going to go ahead and slow this down as well. It's also kind of a bummer that we got the Ransack in our hand off of the mulligan. It's a really, really good card to get as a prophecy in this encounter. Okay, so the Swindler's Market could do a lot of work for us in terms of just keeping us alive. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to see if there's anything left. I don't believe there is, but yep. Sadly, 'tis not the case. We're going to drop a Fighter's Guild here. We might as well get rid of this. And since this is no longer fetching anything, let's just go ahead and soak some damage. Next turn we do have the Ransack. That'll help. This will also help. It's a very fortuitous prophecy for us. And that is not fortuitous for us in any way, shape, or form. Not at all. So we do have the curse finish off for there, but that means we do not get to Ransack this turn, sadly. Still is probably our best attempt at surviving here. I would really like to keep this curse train going, which means not attacking in. So the other options that we have here are... Could Smuggler to move that over and then shadow shift to move it back, it would be a 5/5, and that takes that value trade. I think that's probably our best course of action.
There are ill winds this way.
We're going to take 4 as a result, but it will keep the shaman alive, which is really important.
You die!
And Smuggler's Hall. So we get another Swindler's Market, which has the potential to be really important combined with the hall here as well. It's a shame that we don't have enough to play Ransack and more bodies. So it's looking like our best option is to use our Racketeer to give this lethal. Use this Smuggler to ship it over and attack, because this got breakthrough, so I can't just plop a guard here, sadly. So we're gonna do just this.
Something tasty.
This one will ship it over. Our newfound lethal friend will do that. This will go ahead and guard up, and we will pass.
You die!
Alright, so if we play this market, we have 2 curses, which would allow us to heal 4 health and go up to 9 while bringing this down. And then we could also throw like a body in front of it to help soak, which does again seem like our best course of action at the moment.
Just give me a name.
So if we curse, that gets smaller and our health total goes up. That will get smaller yet again and our health total will go up. We'll also go ahead and drop the footpad here for next turn, but we want to soak as much damage as possible just to be safe. And so we'll use our last elixir there. Alright, so now we have some decisions to make. The Ransack does a guaranteed 3 damage, which would kill this or this, put us up to 8. This curse then puts us at 10, and we could make this smaller. So we could trade Ransack, make this smaller, go up to 10. The other option is Smuggler's Hall would give us 4 cards. 4 times 2 is 8, so we could go up 10 health. But we have no guarantee that we could remove and or stop both of these. But we would be up 10 health. So we would be at 15, they would have 11 power minus 1, so they would essentially have 10 power. So they would have to do 5 extra damage of reach if we did that option. Whereas if we Ransack here and trade here, the curse here, plus the Ransack would be us at 10 and this at 7, they would need 3 points of damage of reach. Now, just in case the enemy runs Crushing Blow, and I legitimately don't remember if this enemy does, I don't want to be left at 3. So that means we are going to take the option where we are going to hopefully end up at 5 here. And it's even better because we got a Dwarven Spider. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and make... I suppose it doesn't matter which one we make smaller, but we'll make this one smaller. Because then when we play the Dwarven Spider, they would need something additional to get through this as well. We're going to use our Calms. Not because they help us right now, but just because, again, we want to gain the health. We want to go up to 15. Same thing with the Firebrand. Same thing with the Skulk doesn't really help us, but we'll hit him for fun. Feels good. Be nice if one of those had Drain. But now we'll pass the turn. So we should be safe because of the guard and the health gain. Should put us outside of the potential reach of our opponent. And that ticks down.
Never expected to die
There we
a
go.
hero. You lot better make this count.
That's it. That's the encounter. So this is how you try to do it with swims at night. You're going to have to pull things off the board, try to make use of what life gain you do have access to. Swindler's Market, I know it looks like not a lot, but it can really add up. Specifically with the smugglers' hauls in the deck. Ransack is obviously another option, so yeah, hopefully this helps you if you were struggling with this. Thanks for watching, and until next time, may you walk on warm sands.